Hello everybody, Reggie Time here, and we're going to be playing some 10 cent, 25 cent Snap this morning because Simon stood me up. He's probably still in shock that Harry Kane didn't get sent off yesterday and that not Neil Robertson, fucking hell, Andy Robertson did get sent off yesterday. So he's probably still lying somewhere in the region of the old White Hart Lane, just like pissing himself somewhere. So yeah, we don't have Simon, but we do have some 25 and Ellen tonight. I have been assured that we have an 80% chance of a Duesenberg stream, which will hopefully give us some festive cheer because I don't think there's going to be much else to be fucking cheering about this week, is there? So yeah, we're going to get cracking now. We're going to play for about 45 minutes, and I'm going to hope not to want to blow my fucking brains out before the end of it because, well, it's snapping it and it's usually dull as shit, but it's easy to make videos with. I was going to make a Sky video. There was like 2 tables going. And yeah, fuck that. I mean, trying to make videos at 10:45 a.m. on a Monday morning probably isn't GTO if you want to make a live play video, but it's this or fuck all. So there you go. There are a few players in the pool that I don't have tagged, which could be promising. I guess we'll see as the stats develop how promising that actually is, or whether it's just a new raft of absolutely boring cunts. Oh, that was meant to be my alarm clock. Do not need it because I'm awake already. It's a good shove. It's going to work. Ducky D. Did he get a double up with his massive all in? What the actual fuck? Is this the same guy who just went all in not too long? I mean, there's nothing we're going to do with the ace nine, of course, but we'll be keeping our eyes on our unsurprisingly United Kingdom based friend. Blue tag players from the UK. Shocker. Absolute shocker that currently the worst player in the pool is UK based. It's probably normally the case. Except when I'm playing, of course, then it's absolutely not the case. Do we squeeze here? Well, we can't just flat, and folding don't seem like a lot of fun, so we will 3-bet fold. Come on, bet. Drop your stack up, lad. This guy tends to be more active around the steal position, so we're not going to attack his open. This guy, on the other hand, as you can see, 23-16, but kind of just doesn't seem to have a great sense of positional awareness. So we are going to 3-bet our pocket tens. Hope not to get 4-bet because that would stink the fucking gaff out, as Ronnie O'Sullivan has been saying lately. He does fold. Guess we'll take that. It's better than being 4-bet. That much I do know. No, we got this fucking absolute stain here, Bart, who's just like doesn't seem to understand that cash game poker's not meant to be played. It means 2 tabling 2 off this fucking stack size. Bart, just fuck off, mate. If you want to fucking play 22 big blinds, fucking find a tournament. There's plenty of the fucking things. Fucking cash games. Meant to be played deeper stacked. Not coming in, playing your fucking shitty 40v 20 bigs. Like an absolute fucking loser. Just don't be a dickhead, Bart. Well, be less of a dickhead than you probably are on a daily basis. Tell you what I like about these snap games, they are fucking action packed. Yeah, every hand's a roller coaster. The action just never stops. It's just relentless. What the actual fuck are you doing with that size? This is the size the bots used to use before they all got fucking banned. Oh, Kazakhstan, and he's opening 3.4x from the button. Right, okay. You're not a potential bot then, are you? You're not a potential bot, sir. Displaying classic hallmarks of all the ones that recently got booted. Kazakhstan, 3.4x. Yeah. We'll be keeping our eye on you, my friend. We'll be keeping a close eye on you. Doesn't feel like a flop I'm going to want to bet very often. I think without the diamonds, we'd probably just take a shitty stab on a board that doesn't really connect with us. But with the backdoor diamond, we'll just see if we can turn something interesting without some asshole 31BB stack just like playing like a tournament. And, against someone with these stats, Kingham might be good here. Do we need to turn it into a bluff to try and make ace ninefold? Maybe we do. I'm not going to, of course, but maybe we do. Or we can just beat King 8. Do we want to isolate Mark Rush? We'll have a go. Don't want to just over limp. I think my hand's strong enough to want to over limp. And then go multi-way. The guy we're trying to isolate actually just folds, and then we get a call from the big blind. A gut shot and a backdoor flush draw on a board that we're probably not allowed to bet too frequently, so we're not going to bet. If this guy ever gets around to fucking acting. Turn a pair. I think this guy's unlikely to have a bigger pair than us. He can obviously have some stronger hands, but don't think a bigger pair is going to be one of them. And we don't want too many terrible cards coming off in this river. Don't expect to get raised. If we do, we just have a trivially easy fold. We're going to bet you. Just don't want to give a random spade a free card. I'm already pretty suspicious of this guy. Oh, sorry, it's a different one, but it's another Eastern European, another person who's 3.4xing. I think there's very likely to be a new influx of bots into the pool. I think there's Georgia Kazakhstan, those kind of countries. They were the ones who were primarily home to the last ones. Interested to see how these stats develop over the coming days if I could be asked to play in these pools. But yeah, feels to me already. I've seen this before. Seen this movie before. Kazakhstan, Georgia, etc. Coming in, playing like relatively loose, aggressive stats, 3.4xing. Yep, we've seen this movie. Oh, look at this guy just like checking the notes on the river. Well played, sir. Here's the Kings. I'm going to just try and get this over 2 streets. Okay, we won't get anything. King 9 suited. We're going to be playing this hand. The question is, are we going to be squeezing it? I think we're not against this stack depth. We are going to be 3-betting the ace queen over here. I'm just going to call, given he's only got a 34 blind stack. Don't want to squeeze till I had enough 14 blinds there. Him just shoving them. Okay, I'll flick it in then and lose. He doesn't see bet the ace queen X. I'm going to assume he's not very strong. We have picked up a good shot. I think I'll have a little crack at this one now. This guy isn't going to fold. We have picked up showdown value that he's never going to win, but we're not going to try and bluff this guy. He snap called the turn. Ace king. Interesting line to take. And this guy's getting the... Well, the pink tag's 2 things. It's potential bot tag and it's loose aggressive for quick tag. Is this the guy who just didn't 3-bet ace king a minute ago? Now he's 5xing. I mean, I guess we just 3-bet and get it in, but I won't be at all surprised. This is an incredibly strong hand. Some guy who didn't 3-bet ace king all of a sudden just wakes up and 5x's. Oh, what a surprise. What an absolute shocker. Man who doesn't 3-bet ace king but does 5x very soon after just has a monster. What an absolute shocker. More fool me for putting the fucking money in, but whatever. That would be a min 3-bet. That would be a set. Hopefully that ace has improved him. He bets 4 big blinds. We need to raise because we want to be able to shove rivers. He's all in. We're going to slow roll because we're cunts. Fully in the knowledge that we might be behind to a set of aces, but we don't care. We're slow rolling anyway. You might want to fast forward to this bit. I deserve to be up against pocket aces here, but I don't think I'm going to be. Mm. 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy days. Happy days. Let's throw. So I can't throw. So oh, yes, I can. Throw an egg at him while I'm at it. Fuck you. Fuck you, sir. That shit shouldn't give me as much pleasure as it fucking does. It really should not give me the level of pleasure that it does. I just can't be asked fucking around with pocket fives from the small blind when there's two potentially aggressive regulars sandwiching me. Oh, we like this. We like what is occurring. I mean, they're very small four bet because these just get way too many folds, these four bets. Way too many, and it still fucking does. I'm not sure four betting aces when you're under the gun facing a three bet's particularly good idea in modern poker. I mean, I don't know. I mean, of course it is from a balance perspective because you want to have some bluffs, blah, blah, blah. Boring, boring, boring. Look at me, I've swallowed a fucking solver manual. But in reality, it's just like, well, they're just going to fold everything because it's fucking 25 and they'll snap, and people will just have pocket aces and pocket kings a lot when they just do the four bet under the gun. Right, so this man has, or this person, better not be assuming anyone's gender right now. Don't want all the woke fuckwits in my era. It's check call, and we get a pretty bad turn card in terms of like whose range it improves the most, and it's certainly not ours. Not going to value bet here. I think it's probably too thin. Is it? Is it too thin? It's checked again. No, it's not too thin, is it? Let's get some value, or try and get some value. Set myself up to be raised here, and that made me want to cry. But no, we did get the extra value. Happy days. It's the S5. He was indeed a non-believer. If this guy's stats don't end up around 29, 22 at 1,000 hands, I will be incredibly surprised. I'd bet handsome amounts of money that this guy is a new bot. I'd bet handsome amounts of money due to location, how his stats are shaping up, and his bet sizing, or his pre-flop raise sizing. Not calling a pot size bet here. I can deal with the occasional cunt like him kicking around because I'm pretty familiar with how they play. What you don't want is 3 or 4 in the pool at the same time, like it got like in November. This should probably be a fold, but we're making a video, so we're not going to. How's that for a flop? Then we're going to check call flop, check raise turn here because this guy over a small sample seems to enjoy betting. Double barreling, so it's an easy call here. Then we check the turn. So we either the double barrels and we get to put a check raise in, or he checks back and we get to realise all of our equity. I mean, this could be pretty fucking punty, but I very much doubt he bets a jack on the flop. He's not going to want to bet 2 million. Yeah, fuck it. We're just punting. We're having a punt. I think basically he doesn't bet a jack on the flop very often. He's going to want to like pot control on that jack a decent amount with his pocket kings, pocket aces. He might not. He might just be one of these guys who just says, "Fuck it," and just continues value betting like aces, kings, and things. But happy with my line there. Didn't feel like he should have been doing too much betting there in a 3-bet pot. I could be completely fucking wrong, of course, because I'm not especially well studied. It didn't feel like it was a spot he should be doing what he did, but his stats did allow us to predict he would do that at an above average frequency. So go me, I'm a fucking genius. I might just be a fucking genius. Apart from when I'm just getting 10s in pre-versus the 5x from some cunt who didn't 3-bet the previous fucking hand with ace king. I'm not a genius when I'm doing that. But I might be a genius when I get turn check races through with 10 high. So this is the guy who 5x pocket 10s, didn't 3-bet ace king, and now he's min raising the button. Don't know what any of this shit means, but we're going to see a flop. We're just going to call here, and if we see an interesting turn, we might get busy. Certainly not going to check raise on this board with our like low end open ender and just backdoor hearts. And that's probably just going to shut us down. That jack. This is irritating. I think we got this guy beat always, but we don't beat 10-9. We don't beat flushes. Don't think he's likely to be bluffing very often into two opponents. Yeah, you're not getting paid, sir. And we would have won because he was value betting a set. Well played, Reg. Well played, Reggie. I mean, 3-bet here by someone we don't know a lot about. Let's see a flop. I'm just going to call one here in case he's a type that just c-bets 100% in 3-bet pots. Not loving the situation at all. We will be folding to turn barrels. Certainly on that card. Fuck it, we'll just knit it up. We'll knit it up with the ace 10. Feeling a punt incoming if he 3-bets. I don't think we need to see bet the ace queen here. 2 overs, some backdoors. Maybe the best hand. We're just going to call one big blind and lose his hand. We'll have a little set mine. The guy hasn't c-bet. Don't trust him though. Do not trust this gentleman. So we just let him get there instead. He didn't get there. Jack 9 suited. The guy only raises 27% of buttons so far, so we shall let it go. Too much opportunity to be squeezed here, so we're not going to set man. Well, I want to set man against someone who looks like the recreational. Too many cunts behind. Doesn't feel like it's a river I'm going to want to bet against this particular opponent. Jesus, these games are fucking dull, aren't they? I'm just going to slow play the aces because I don't want him to fold. Jack stinks, but we're not folding. I mean, he shouldn't have too much Jack X. Ace Jack will be his most likely 3-bet, and we have 2 aces. If he does have a Jack, then I'm absolutely delighted for him. He does indeed fold the river, which is unfortunate, but never mind. This guy limped, and he's 24. Did he limp? I don't even know anymore. But we're going to check and give him a chance to bluff, because I can't remember what happened pre-flop. He just checks back. And he had pocket jacks. I'm pretty sure he did limp. Did he limp that pre? Oh, fuck off. Just fucking let me see what I want to see. Yeah, he did limp pre. Fortunately for us, he had a hand he could take to showdown. Giving up once this recreational player doesn't fold when we stab the flop. It's the guy who just limped the jacks. Now he wants to 3-bet us. I don't do a lot of 4-bet bluffing in these pools because I just don't believe people 3-bet wide enough. Eight, 5 suited. Potential fish in the pot. We need to be pretty tight multi-way, but we're still going to see a flop. 15/9. We'll let the ace jack go. I expect it'll probably be quite strong. C-bet in multi-way. And there's been a raise too. We've got top pair and an open ender, and we're going to pitch it. We're just throwing it away. We're up against 2 pretty strong ranges there. As the hand played out. I mean, look at this fucking guy. 24.6 big blinds playing 16/5. Seriously, mate. Just fucking do something else with your life rather than be irritating at poker. Absolute mess of a fucking individual. Just a mess, aren't you? going to be taking that King Jack to showdown here. Or folding when he bets a river, one of the two. Oh, walk with queens. That was nice. And this guy can have an upgrade, to be fair. Doesn't look like he should be yellow. Yep, this guy is 100% bought. He'll be getting reported. He will be getting reported in his near future. I'm not in love with my jacks, but we're just going to keep betting. I guess we're all in on the river. Look at this guy. We're not 3-betting versus this dude. We're just not doing it. Deadmall, I know this guy. He used to be one of my customers when I was a App Club affiliate. We can tag him as, oh, not on that one. Tag him as friend of the channel. It's an interesting sizing. I think we're we're going to 3-bet fold our ace jack. Pokemon card is not letting us get away with it that easily. Come on, dude, get on with it. 2 calls, we completely break, which is probably a good thing, because it means we don't lose any more money. Because there's not an earthly chance that I'm c-betting that board into 2 opponents in a 3-bet pot. Do a fold and watch. If anything interesting happens, then I'll bring it back in. GG Slider is doing his usual, taking 50 fucking years over it. But he did fold. Here's our friend with his 5x again. Last time we did that, he had pocket kings. I'm almost tempted to take him on just for the hell of it, but we're not going to. Now he's limping again. Five four suited. At this table with all these, it's just totally not open, but fuck it, we're nearly finished. We've got a couple of minutes to go, so we're going to do it anyway. Well, you know what, I'd love to say I've enjoyed this video, but frankly I haven't. And it might be my only snap session of the week, because I'm going to do a decent chunk of Sky play this week, I think, and maybe even fire some tournaments. This was just a session played because it's just wanted to make a video, and it was the only thing really going at the time that I played that I could make a video from. Just going to see about my 3s here because no chance of checking getting to showdown and winning. Well, this has been absolutely dull as ditch water. Cannot wait until I don't have to put any more money in. So we had a pool of around 30 players. I was thinking, oh, that might be a decent pool. Might be a good game to get involved in. And unsurprisingly, it absolutely hasn't been. Do we see about this multi-way? I don't know if we do or not, but I'm going to. Seems like one of the worst turn cards we could ever wish to see. And that seems like an exceptional run out. Come on, just please tell me I'm finished. Just tell me I'm finished. How boring was that? I apologise for producing such a fucking incredibly tedious video. I hope you enjoyed it just a tiny bit more than me. That shouldn't be too difficult because I didn't enjoy it for one fucking second. But there you go. You've got it. I'll not be back now till after Christmas. Probably not even be back till the new year. This might be my last video of the year. And it's been a fucking shit one. But if you do like watching mediocre poker players mash buttons, do not forget, get your ass across and watch the bald in it fucker that is Juicenberg tonight on Twitch, 7 p.m. Juicenberg123, and you'll be royally entertained compared to what absolute drivel you've just had to sit through here. Merry Christmas, everybody. Stay safe. Don't listen to anti-vaxxers. Don't listen to people who want to protest. They're all cunts. the bigger cunts than the cunts I've just played poker against. Enjoy your Christmas as best as you can and as safely as you can. And I'll see you all in the new year. Take care, everybody, and bye bye for now.